Hello everyone, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques. I'm going to do the walkthrough for our online only art auction, which begins at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, November 16th. Now, we did an estate for a prominent Philadelphia attorney, Ragan Henry, and he has 500 pieces of art in his collection. Just to give you an idea, I'm going to do walkthrough for about the next 3 or 4 or 5 minutes just to give you a scope of what's here. Now, as an auctioneer, when you hear there's 500 pieces of art, first thing I think of is logistically, where are we going to put all this? So we've hung on the walls for preview, which is going to be on Thursday from 12 to 6, Thursday the 15th of November. We've hung on these partitions here. We've hung on the back wall back there. We have more partitions here. All these items will have lot numbers on them and catalog numbers with descriptions, and this wall back here is also in the sale. So walk with me for a couple seconds. I'll give you some details about Ragan Henry. I'll give you some details about the art that's in the collection, and a little bit more info about how the online only auction works. So first of all, if you want to bid on any of these items, they're all listed on Live Auctioneers and Invaluable, and the auction will begin with online only. There'll be nobody here saying 20, 30, 40. It'll just be strictly online. So if you want to bid, you want to bid online. Now, we will take absentee bids. So if you want to pay $500 for this Tom McKinney right here, you would tell us that and we would execute the bid for you. Now, there is no discount for the buyer's premium. It's all 24% across the board, just to keep it simple. And if you want to bid online, go ahead and do that. We'll take phone bids as well. We'll call you when the item comes up and you can bid as if you were here. The buyer's premium on that is also 24%. So let's get started. The beginning of the auction is a lot of Philadelphia and African American art from Mo Brooker, which is right here. That's an Andrew Turner original. One thing I like about the video is you can see the sizes of these items. Now I know each one has dimensions in the listings, but if you see this painting right here by Andrew Turner in the pictures online, you kind of think it's about, small, but it's very large. Look how big it is. I'll touch it with my hand so you can see that it's like, it's a good 4 feet tall. Ellen Powell Tiberino, there's a lot of prints and originals by her. There's a lot of Knoxes. Ragan Henry was one of the first radio station owners of African American descent. Also was the first to have a network affiliated television station in his portfolio. Ended up owning 60 or so radio stations. So he's a pretty prominent guy. He was a director on the Philadelphia Art Museum. We posted a blog post on our website by Sherry Howard where she goes in depth into his accomplishments, and here's his art. He spent a lot of time collecting these from local people. There's a local Philadelphia artist right there. That's the Italian Market on Washington, probably like 9th and Washington, probably. Maybe 10th and Washington. Some good impressionists. So his art is pretty. There's an original Fat Albert cell. His art is pretty eclectic. It went across all the genres, everything from traditional seascapes, landscapes, all the way from contemporary artists. Some very nice ones here. Contemporary impressionists, all the way back through some Mexican artists here. This is a Rivera's. There's a whole group of Rivera's here. Across this way, he has the Tamayo collection. There's a painting right there that we didn't have a full picture of on the online catalog. I'll fix that later today. So the Tamayos. Let me walk to the back here so you can see what we have. You have Adam still hanging some of the pictures, and they'll be up. Let's walk back around this way. Lots of good kind of bright, beachy type pictures. You have oil paintings. You have Southwestern. You have lots of, these paintings are all by Lynn And again, don't try to preview from the video here. Just look at the catalog, and you'll see the. Ooh, think I could squeeze through here? Maybe. Oh my gosh. More modern art. All right, let me jump into the other room. You see, we're kind of working up there. There's a whole. Oh, let me jump back to this one. This whole laundry cart here, which will hang some of them up. These are all Leroy Neiman's. Sailing, horse racing, Louis Armstrong, racing. There's 2 of these. We have them cataloged somewhat in order of style, but you really do need to just kind of peruse the wholesale. There's over 490 lots in the auction. Come around here. You jump through the center here. All these items in the center room right here. We had to get creative where we put the art. These are all in the catalog. Let me do the center. Let me do some of the higher end paintings in this room right here. You have the Emile Group, good Bucks County artist. Around this way you have Pissarro, Claude Pissarro, the grandson of Camille. Nice abstract art. Over here, some more oils, Impressionist. Down there, another nice one. Let me jump through the middle here. So we'll have these all numbered so you know which items they are. You want to inspect them before you bid on them. If you haven't had a chance to inspect them, you want to ask us for condition report. Now we did put some conditions in the description. We took front pictures of fronts and backs. Here's more here. 500 pieces of art approximately in this auction. All right, so I'm going to do one last pan of the room. A lot of these, this is a Spangler oil or watercolor. Some nice old rock paintings. So that whole wall over there, all that wall, all the modern art over there, all through here, all the Philadelphia and African American artists. These are all Tom McKinney's, this whole stack by Tom McKinney. So if you're interested in his style, if his art, some are originals, most of them are prints. They're all well framed, great conditions. This auction is Friday, November 16th. Begins at 11 a.m. Eastern. We're here for preview on Thursday, November 15th, 2018. That's when you're going to come and look at the items and you're going to place your bids online. You can leave absentee bids online. You can bid live during the auction as it sells. We'll probably do an item or two a minute. So it's going to be anywhere between 300 minutes to 500 minutes long. So 300 minutes would be 6 hours, 5 hours. So we'll be done probably by 5 o'clock, maybe 6. All right, this has been Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques. Check out our website to see more details. Read the blog post that Sherry Howard did from her My Auction Finds site about all the items from the Ragan Henry estate. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the auction. Bye-bye.